and welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess Tarot. It is a beautiful morning here. I'm watching the sun rise, and what a lovely way to start the day to check in and do a daily tarot. Very, very beautiful energy. Normally it's a bit of a rush in the mornings, but I managed to get up a bit earlier today, which was actually really good. Oh, the star. I did see the stars earlier. It was a bit dark. I had to wait for it to get a bit lighter. But the star being very divinely guided, absolutely beautiful. So this reading is for the 10th of May. So let's see what is coming in with the star card. So that's a nice way to start the reading, considering yesterday there was a lot of the Five of Cups. There was a lot of sort of going on in our mind, a lot of self-doubt or questioning, and a bit of a process to get from A to B. Whoa. The Tower. This is a processing day of some of those eclipse energies that's coming in here with the Tower, the Star, and the Five of Cups. There's revelations coming through with this. Let's see what else is coming in. Okay. And we've got the King of Swords. Okay, this Aquarius energy. King of Swords, Aquarius, next to the Star, Aquarius. And the Tower's got a bit of Uranus and Aquarius. Ooh, the Empress, my goodness. And the Ten of Swords. Wow, okay, big energies coming out here today. So revelations coming in about more about the past, about emotions from the past that you're releasing and letting go, mourning of the past. You might still be really feeling it, actually, and it's kind of interesting because Venus has moved into Cancer, but it will be trining that South Node energy of the emotional release that we've been going through with the lunar eclipse that occurred recently in the sign of Scorpio, the full moon. So I feel like this is very much an energy with the Tower right in the center of realizing that it's time, something's over. You've something with the Tower card. It's kind of showing you that you've outgrown something in your life here. Something is no longer serving you, but yet there's still a mourning of the past, letting the emotions flow and process those emotions. But there also might be some revelations about how those energies have been blocking you from stepping into abundance or from really stepping into pleasure and enjoyment, or how it may have actually been, even like this sense of the Empress of reaping the harvest. It could be revelations about your relationship with your mother. That's something that's coming through, but it just really feels like you're being very strongly guided with this Star card, potentially feeling a little bit more hopeful, because the Ten of Swords is saying there is definitely a closure and an ending here. It's about finding closure with something inside your mind, not just about the feelings, but it's about kind of laying that to rest. And perhaps this is something that's taken up a lot of space inside your mind, or an old belief system. But what I like is that the darkness is starting to lift here with the Ten of Swords, and the sun is starting to rise, quite literally, like the time I'm doing the reading today, which is interesting. And we have the King of Swords. This is very much about stepping into the future, into your new future, about where you're feeling guided at this moment in time. So it still feels like you're very much doing a lot of processing, but there's a lot of higher understanding that's coming in with this, where if you understand it on this kind of higher level, a different perspective, or inside your conscious mind, then it's easier to move on from it in a way. And so this King of Swords energy is kind of emotionally detaching from a situation. That this is what this Five of Cups is going through. It's a mourning of the past. So the King of Swords is very much like in this process of, saying I'm distancing myself from that, or moving on from that, and making some decisions and moving forward into my future now. So it's an interesting combination of energies, but this feels important. It feels important, the kind of understandings you reach, or the realizations you reach today. And kind of, they keep saying the past is over. That doesn't mean that you can't acknowledge it, you can't feel it, You can't, validate it in some way. But this King of Swords is very much like understanding inside your conscious mind that something is definitely over. And it's almost like you've been called to come back to be present inside your body, or to be present and have your feet on the ground in some way, to be able to be present with some of the pleasure centers inside of you, some things that are related to enjoyment. So that, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I feel like it's like you're dropping back in to being present and seeing that there is fertile spaces around you. There is abundance around you. So yeah, it's interesting energy, but I think it's actually really important. So some things that that you've possibly been going through, and you could be feeling very emotionally sensitive with Venus in Cancer trining the South Node. This could feel like that flow of emotions is really coming up to be cleared, but their understanding comes with it as well, which is really great. So that is the reading for the 10th of May. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. Also helps with the growth of the channel, and I really appreciate it. If you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment, the link for that is in the description box below, and take care.